Hello and welcome. It's Jelly Cube and I'm here on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. I am today pouring on a 60 by 30 canvas. It is a canvas that I did do a test pour on and I didn't like it, so I scraped the paint off and then I took the canvas outside and washed it down. It's all dry and I'm going to reuse it, so no worries. This is I call it a peculiar colour palette, totally peculiar. But my son sent me the colours of a tiger. Doesn't want me to do a tiger, he wanted me to do this particular technique, but in these colours that he sent me, which I'll explain as we go along. So they're definitely odd. I know tiger colours will look good, but I think this style, it may look odd. But he has asked me to do it for him, so who am I to tell him that the colours may not gel so well on the canvas, and yet I could be totally wrong and they could work fine. In some of the colours that I've mixed up, like the dark, I've mixed up a burnt umber and a few other colours. I've put some of the iridescent medium. It just gives a little bit of a sparkle in your paint. So yeah, you give a good squirt of your iridescent medium when you're mixing it up, and it just, when the finish work, it just gives a little sparkle in your paint. And then certainly if you clear gloss over when it's fully dry, that sparkle comes out. So that's what I've done with a few of the paints, which I'm going to show you as I go along. Just grabbing myself a cloth, as I never normally do. Hopefully I've cut that bit out. Okay, so I've got these, it's kind of two templates. I want this and I want a smaller one, so it's probably going to be hung sort of that way. I'm not sure what he intends doing with it. He just wanted these colours. If they turn out obviously yucky, then he'll say, oh no, that's not what I wanted. So to start with, I'm going to just use an acrylic marker. So this is just one that was right there, so I'm going to use this one. So this is, I might pull it down here a little bit. So this is just giving me an outline. This particular is not going to show up in my paint. This is an acrylic marker, so it will sort of just dilute in with the rest of the paints. And anyway, it's a shiny gold marker, so it shouldn't look odd or anything. So that's what I'm using for my two kind of templates to give me an idea of the shape that I want on my canvas. So right, I'm not sure whether to do his background in a, I think I might do the background first off, and I might use this silver for the background rather than just white, so it's just a metallic silver. So I think I will just kind of get my background set up. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't matter if it goes over my template of my circles, because that's just a guide for me, that where I want to put the composition of the whole thing. It's just a guide. So there's my little spatula. Oh, it is. Okie doke. So just loving these offset spatulas, just something that I really enjoy using. So I'll just sort of just go around, and hopefully I'll speed this bit up for you. There's a bit of water there, so I don't know. Water, I think. Okay. Hopefully I've sped that bit up for you so you didn't have to endure those spreading it out, even though it's very relaxing when you are spreading it out if you're in your own environment time. Now this is called Flesh, but I did add a little bit of white to it. I'm trying to get the sort of, well, I think they're autumny colours, but he sent, like I say, the picture of the tiger colours. So a tiger is what, black stripes and sort of gold and yellow and orangey. That fly on my glove, you rat bag thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna do what I can. If it comes out well, then, you know, all well and good, and if it doesn't, I'll give it a go. So this is my test anyway, see how it all comes out. So that's my Flesh colour. I'm going to add some of the bright one now, which is this one's called Blazing Cloud. So it's, I might just pour it little by little. Just do the wiggles in it, just wiggle around, just do what your heart desires. I'm going to add a wicker, it's called wicker, so instead of putting a real bright yellow in it, I kind of thought that was more appropriate for this. So it's kind of the, I know a tiger hasn't got all these colours in him, but it's in the same tones, and that's where I think Stephen was trying to, well, I don't know. How does a man think? How does a man think? How long is a piece of string? Oh dear. Alright, I don't want to put too much, do I? Because I'm going to end up with, if I've got thick paint in there, it's going to end up cracking, so I have to be careful. So I'm going to use some of the burnt umber that I've put the iridescent medium in, and I've also put a good dash of black because I wanted it to go darker. So it was either using the brown or using black, and I think I'm going to stick with this burnt umber instead of black. My puppy's coming to see me. Wiggle around, do the wiggles, do wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. I have got other colours that I was going to use, but I'm not. I have gold here, and I have sort of a cafe latte colour, and I have got a sand, which I was going to do the base in sand, which I probably should have, but I did it in the silver, didn't I? So, oh well. I am going to just give it a hit with the heat wand, get rid of any air bubbles. Okay, now he wants it the same as I would normally do when I straw blow the edges out. He wants that, and he wants the wispy bits. I'll bring over the painting that he showed me that he wanted the same design or composition. So this is just the Amsterdam paints. Titanium white and Floetrol, that's all I've got in that container. So I'm going to blow. quite lovely. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Who am I to judge? Oh, now I get my white again. Put some white in there. And white around the edges. It just helps create that lacy effect. Roses, okay. That's not too bad, hey? Now the idea is that I do the balloon kissing in these parts, but I might actually leave it a little while for the paint to absorb into the canvas before I do the balloon kissing. But I will do some of the wispy bits that he asked me for, the wispy bits. So I'm going to do what he asked me for. So it's just a little piece of soft plastic file divider. I'm going to try just putting a bit of the Amsterdam and Floetrol, and oh, look at that lace. It always does an amazing job, I must say. So don't suppose I need too many of them. Yes, this is exactly how he asked for it, so trying to do as I'm told. You're right. You're right. Let's get that off. Probably not too many, hey? Just to soften it all up, I suppose. Oh, gone a bit AWOL there, didn't I? That's okay. Just wondering now, I wonder if he's asked for this because it's going to be a gift for Karina for Mother's Day. I think Mother's Day here is very soon in Australia. I'm not sure if it's this weekend, or I know it's soon because I've seen all the advertisements for Mother's Day gifts. So it's very soon. Mind you, they do start advertising months and months before the event, so it could be months away. So I will give one big balloon kiss to see if it's gonna accept it. If not, I'll walk away and leave it. I'm already now regretting that I did the silver around the outside. I had mixed up the sand and that would have gone so much better with those colours, but it is what it is, and I didn't, so I will blow the balloon up. Oh, I think I need a bigger one, so I'll start off with a nice big balloon kiss in there. Oh, and I've got loads of those weird colours left over now. What am I going to do? I think I'll do something different with them. I think that should be big enough. Oh dear. I should have a helium thing in here, shouldn't I? And could have some fun with a helium even at my age. It'd be funny. It would be funny. Oh. Okie doke, let's get this. See if I can get anything to come up nice in this. Oh, look at that. Actually, I should be pushing that onto a separate canvas. Leave this for about half an hour till the paint has absorbed into the colours. See, because the balloon is falling in and my naughty dog is being disruptive, but I'll leave it for about half an hour and come back and then finish it off. I have left it about 20 minutes. It probably would have been beneficial for me to leave it longer, but I didn't, because one thing, I'm really not happy with the silver, and I absolutely made the sand colour up to go with it. So I don't know what got into my silly head when I, you know, carried on with the silver, but my husband's just come in and said it looks fantastic, as he does. So he said, no, leave it. So I was going to scrape the whole thing, or yeah, I was going to scrape it off. He said, no, leave it. I've done a few more balloon kisses in it with the big balloon. I will, I like the colours. I do like the colours very much now, but just not with the silver. So I will definitely do this again and just do it with the sandy background. So, but I will send a photo to Stephen and see what he says. I won't mention the silvery bit. He might love it like John did. Men are weird sometimes with colours. They don't like the same as what us women might think is beautiful. A man, obviously, different opinion. So I will just continue playing like I am with my little balloon, a small one now, and yeah, send him a photo, but I'll let it dry off a fair bit and see how we go. But I'm just thinking now that that silver metallic might even start to crack a bit. But I do like the actual colours together. So yeah, let me know what you think. I will post some photos on at the end, and I'm going to walk away, believe it or not, and leave it, and send some photos to Stephen and see if he likes those colours. But I'm not real happy with those wispy bits at all. I just don't think they turned out as nice in the metallic as they do in the solid colour. But yeah, kind of looks a bit messy to me. So if he doesn't like it, I will just scrape it. But thank you guys so much for joining me. As usual, I will be here again tomorrow and with something else. And hope you will join me, and or you know, there is always have a go at this yourself, or if you're an acrylic artist, then you know how much fun and therapy is in this particular art. But okay, until tomorrow, take care, bye for now.